I mean, one might think that on the day of leaving for a month I would have packed. No. That's not how I work. I just put some stuff together like my electronics now. But I still didn't even finish shaving my beard, so let's do that. I mean, I could have totally taken an earlier train to have more time in the city where I would go, which would probably be Munich, I think. But I didn't, because I haven't packed yet. But also, I think this is just an excuse, because if I would have wanted to go early, then I would have packed. And coming to think of this, I think that parts of me are afraid to go. Like, I know that parts of me really want to just stay here, because that's the easy thing to do. I mean, here I don't have to pay for accommodation, I have my flat. And going someplace without knowing where I go or where I'll stay is kind of stressful, and I might be a bit afraid of that. On the other hand, I do want to, you know, challenge myself and go out of my comfort zone and just do stuff. So I have to go. Because I'm also thinking of, I can just leave tomorrow and stay for another night, because my bed is comfortable. I mean, I will not have such a comfortable bed in a long time. But then on the other hand, that will cost me one travel day. I also had a look at night trains. I could start with a night train, but night trains are so much slower than the day trains. So either I go like now in an hour, or I stay for one more day and go tomorrow morning. In a conflict. But no, I just have to, I have to do it. I have to go. Otherwise I regret it if I then in the end miss a day of, oh, I could have stayed longer. But first, we gotta pack, because I do need clothes. I have some clothing now stacked here, it just needs to go in there, and then all of that needs to go in there, and then we're ready to go. That's a yes, not a no, because I say so. I'm a devil. With all my equipment. That's plus 2 kilos for clothing and camera and stuff that I'm wearing. With that thing, that's another 11 kilos. 11 kilos, it's not so bad. I mean, I packed light. I packed for like 8 days and only like the most relevant. I only have one pair of pants and that's the one I'm wearing. So, you know, I don't allow for much inconvenience. Inconvenience just has to be dealt with. I'm not leaving civilization. I mean, I'm just going to a different city and I have money. I have like 3 credit cards with me in different places. Damn, I hate being in a rush. But I quickly wanted to cook something because I was like, I'll probably not get to eat warm in a while. Yeah, I wanted to cook, so I did. But now, if I want to go today, then I need to leave in 20 minutes. So let's eat and get the trash out and that trash out, and then we fucking go! With a little bit of food and water for the trip, and I'll have a total travel weight of 82.6. That's a good 18 kilos of not me. I'm carrying 18 kilos total. Should be fine. It does feel kind of heavy and hot in here, so let's hit the road. Or the rails. Bye bye, flat. Yeah, let's get this party started. Woo! Let's go! I'm leaving my comfortable life behind. Ah, so comfy. What's coming now will be tough. On my knees, I already feel it. Great. I mean, of course it would be nicer if I was going like in the morning. Dust. But you know, that didn't happen, and I don't want to lose a day, so I'm going. I mean, now that I decided to go, I'm quite happy with that decision. That now that it's, let's do this. It's gonna be good. An entire month of doing whatever the fuck I feel like. I like this. Now I feel good. Earlier I had like, I wasn't so sure about this, but now I'm like, yeah, let's go. just fucking go. What can possibly go wrong? Bye-bye, Don Bosco. Bye-bye, old life. When I come back, I will be a different person. I'll get to leave this smog behind and go to different smog. Or no smog. We will see. It's so hot. Spring has hit Austria. It's like 18 degrees. I'm dying in my winter jacket. But I have the feeling that I'll need it in case I go to Norway. And I don't know if I go to Norway. Can happen. First train, Graz main station. And then we'll pick. Last chance. Do you want to turn around and go tomorrow? No. No, I want to go today. I need to get out of my comfort zone. And not knowing where I sleep definitely is outside my comfort zone. There comes my first train! I like trains! Look, it's a train! It's a train! Alright, several possibilities. The only thing that can get me in trouble is I need to leave Austria today. Because I only have one outbound and one inbound journey in Austria. So I need to get out of the country today. How can I do that? There is Vienna, I could go somewhere from Vienna, but I think I would prefer the other direction, like Salzburg, and then further like east. There's one train at 15:45, which means 40 minutes of waiting, but I guess I'll do that and then go Salzburg, Munich. Because from Salzburg I'm almost out of here. And at that moment he realizes that his knees hurt. Like now they actually start to hurt. I just walked like a little bit and they start to hurt. God damn it, knees. This is gonna be a constant theme in my videos, I'm afraid. Well, bye bye stinky Graz. You stink too much. I go somewhere else. There we go. It is officially started. There we have my train. Quite a long one, this one. Ah, there we go. Perfect. A table. Oh my god. Now it really started. Now I can't even go back. I mean, yes, Austria is beautiful. Still wanna get away this keen pissed schlapp.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next stop, Bischofshofen.
And welcome to Bischofshofen, where I will change to a different train that will get me to Munich. Now, in an attempt to make this video more thoughtful, I want to talk about decisions. Because I had to make the decision whether I get out of this train now or still take it back to Salzburg, because in Salzburg I could also change to the same railjet that will also pass through here. And I could have stayed in the warm train for longer, and the total time in train would also be longer because this thing waits here for a bit and it's also slower. However, the reason why I did get out of the train now is because it gets me an advantage over the people boarding the railjet in Salzburg, because I will be in the train before them and I can then get a better seat. So yeah, but that is the very boring part of the decision making, because it's the decision that I just made. What's more interesting is the way how I make decisions, because I think that I'm a decision-making avoider. Like, I really enjoy not having to make decisions. Well, okay, let's put it like that. I prefer if I don't have to make decisions. If it's perfectly clear, okay, that train goes to Salzburg and in Salzburg that other train comes, I don't need to make a decision. Easy. I prefer that. But you always need to make decisions. Also in the morning, I had to make the decision. Do I get up early and get an early train? I avoided the decision in the sense that I just postponed it to the point where there was only one choice left. And that was to stay at home because I couldn't get the other train anymore. Yeah, so that's how I make decisions. Maybe I should change that. How do you make decisions? Do you have a proper way of, like, is any of you like enjoying making decisions and saying that's this and that and that's how we do it? And yeah, because Because I don't. Also in relationships, I'm usually the one being like, meh, whatever is fine. Especially when it comes to, oh, what do we eat now? Where are we? On a ski piste? Where do we go to eat now? Don't ask me that question, I can't make decisions. Yeah, I mean, for like more important decisions. Oh wait, that also reflects more important decisions. Because I can't decide what I want to work as where I want to go. I mean, I think this is the real cause of my problem. Of not knowing. I don't want to make a decision. I don't want to just decide to do something. So I avoid it, so I don't get a job. So I think I should reflect on how to make decisions. Oh look, I could go back to Graz. What a genius idea. Okay, how do I make decisions? Now that it's quiet. Take it back. There we go, that's what I want. Now, the way I make decisions is by either not making decisions or over-analyzing my choices. I mean, everything has advantages and disadvantages. And then I try to prioritize, and after thinking a lot, I sometimes have a solution. It is significantly colder here than in Graz. I mean, we also have snow. I don't know what my point is. My point is, I don't even know what would be a good solution to this. Because just making decisions would also be wrong. I don't want to just make decisions, because I do like to make the best possible decision. And that only happens if you do think about it. But you know, because I'm such a perfectionist, if I don't find the perfect decision, I will tend to not decide. And that is also not healthy. So, not sure. What do you say, train? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I kinda get it, but also kinda don't. It's getting cold. I hope my train will be here soon.
München Hauptbahnhof.
To München. See, if I would have stayed in the other train, then I wouldn't be cold now. But again, everything has pros and cons. Hello, Railjet! Trains. I like trains. Yeah, there's enough free seats that it didn't really matter. I'm gonna grab that one. Right. 2.5 more hours of trains. Railjets are so much nicer to work in because this table is so much closer. Gotta love them railjets. Also, the seat is a lot harder and thus better for the back. Railjet approved. However, railjets are only in this region. Where I'm going, there are no railjets. Maybe other trains that I like. Oh look, we're in the mountains and the sun is still out. Isn't that great? Yes, it is. And welcome to Munich. Right, so I did think about decision making for a bit, and basically I came to the conclusion that there will never be a perfect solution to everything. There will never be a perfect decision. Life is just too complicated. I mean, and even if there is a perfect decision, you can, as one human, never achieve that. I also watched some YouTube videos that basically said that. And one video, one TED talk that I kind of liked because it was computer themed. He talked about the least recently used and the explore versus exploit, this kind of stuff. I'll link it if I don't forget. But here's the conclusion that I came to. Even though there's no perfect solution, there is still a better, that you can still improve your decision making. And in order to do so, you need to analyze the effects that your decisions have. Like the decisions have consequences. No, decisions cause actions, actions have consequences. That's how it works. And so, if you analyze those consequences, you can then make better decisions in the future. So, I can analyze the decisions I made. For instance, I think it was a good decision to not book a hostel in advance, because somebody wrote me on Couchsurfing and said, yeah, I can stay at her place. So that's where I'm going now. So I have a place to stay for the night. Yeah, I mean, yes, it did cause some stress, but at the moment I'm glad with the decision making of today. So, like, yeah. And the point is, to analyze your decisions. If something doesn't work out, remember it. Do it better next time. And don't be as lazy as me and postpone decisions. That's not a good strategy. But you need to be aware of your decisions and aware of the consequences. Anyway, I will now check if I'm even going in the right direction, and then walk for 20 minutes, 25, and then I will see you tomorrow for day 2 of my InterRail trip. Make your backup. I like this. People are coming out of the bar slash club slash whatever that was to smoke. Welcome to not Austria. Germany in this case. Yeah, like it. Right, so I gotta go like far down there. Yep. Now my vacation started. Munich is actually quite a nice city. Expensive though, and not far enough away from home. Well, although maybe Munich, why not? Ooh, nice houses. Oh yeah, it really looks cool here. I mean, for you it's all black and white, cause fucking you don't see colors, too dark. But yeah, I could totally live here. Maybe. At least the houses look nice from the outside. 40A and 40B and somewhere over there should be 42.